Welcome back guys, thank you very much for joining me. Today we've got something a little bit different. We've got a tool review. We have the Parkside Orbital Sander. It's the PSS 250B2. Now you know what I'm like, if you see my videos, I like to use them for quite a significant amount of time before I give them a review, because I don't believe a couple of days is long enough. I've had this for coming up to a year now, and I probably use it 2-3 times a week. So I've used it and it's perfectly fine. There's nothing wrong with it so far, no faults, but we'll get into it. I'll just quickly run over some specs for you because I don't have the box to hand. What you get with it, or what it boasts, is the fact that it's a 250 watt. It's got a no load oscillating frequency of 14,000 to 24,000. The dust extraction is the cap at the bottom. It does spurt out quite a bit of dust, but if you're wearing a dust mask, you'll be absolutely fine. Now the dimensions of the sanding plate itself are 92 by 182 millimeters, and what you get in the box, you get one sanding sheet, the actual sander itself, and the extraction at the bottom. That's all you get in this particular box. Now this was $16.99 from Lidl, which I thought was an absolute bargain. But I'm a big fan of Parkside tools, as most of my viewers know, purely for the fact that actually they're lasting longer than the more expensive tools like DeWalt, Makita. This is actually outdoing them quite significantly, and for less than 20 quid you can't moan, if I'm being honest. Especially when you're spending 80 quid, 100 quid on a DeWalt sander like I used to. The only drawback on this particular model, or what I found, is sometimes dust comes out of these vents here. It's not an issue for me. I'm mainly outside working, or at least in a big building with a dust mask on. So as long as you're taking precautions and you're in a well ventilated area, it's not an issue. The other clawback is the fact that it's on a lead. I don't really like that, but it's not an issue for 20 quid. What can you say? So what I'm going to do is give you a quick demonstration of it, and I'll give you my final thoughts at the end of the video. So there we go guys, there's a few rough edges on this wood here, as you can see. It's nothing major, it's a clean plain bit of wood, but it's the only thing I've really got to hand, so that I can use anyway. So I'll quickly run over it and give you a quick demo of what it can do to the edges in such a short space of time. What I have found guys as well, it's very light, it feels nice and rugged like all Parkside tools. On top you've got your on and off button, as we've said, and you've got your speed on the front, which is easily accessible, which isn't always the case with some sanders. So we'll get cracked on. You may find some wobble, so I do apologise. So there we go guys, it's only the corner edge, but it's just enough to show you what you're getting for $16.99 really, and it's beautiful. It's taken the sharp edges off that. There we go, back to normal. So as you can see, we've just been over some rough sawn wood that I've managed to find. It's made it nice and lovely, nice and smooth, no sharp edges, no sharp splinters. So yeah, nicely done, Parkside, well done. So, for the final thoughts, would I recommend this over a mainstream one like DeWalt or Makita? Yeah, of course I would. For the sake of £20, $16.99, you can't go wrong. I've had this for a year. In some cases, like my DeWalt palm sander, this has actually outlived it. It's outworked it as well. I've done more hours with this than I have the DeWalt, and the DeWalt's burnt out. And I've had to replace it once already, luckily under warranty, but that's not the point. So I think, again, well done Parkside, and you should go and buy one. I'd just like to point out as well that this video is in no way sponsored or supported by Parkside. However, if they do wish to get in contact, send me an email. We'll sort something out. Thanks for watching guys, see you on the next video.